Good morning, folks. So I just shot some footage. Yes, I'm putting vinyl in a sleeve. And I did something pretty bad that I'm not going to talk about. So I'm not going to air that video. Basically, I'm doing a quick little update. And I'm also going to do a discussion about a video that I'm going to be doing. So normally Friday nights is when we have our band, our jams, our rehearsals. And because there was a show going on in Fredericton, which is about 45 minutes down the road from me, I didn't have exactly the right amount of funds to go. And I was pretty tired, and I was like super exhausted, and I just kind of didn't really want to go. So I said to myself, well, I don't think I'm going to go. And of course, my guitar player, Roy, was a little sad, a little bummed, because he's like, man, we can go to the show together, we can have fun, blah, 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 blah. And I said, well, as much as I want to go, I kind of can't, I don't have the cash, and I don't want to be sitting there asking you to, fucking pay all the gas, because, I mean, I want to be able to, put my fair share in. It's only fair, right? This is why I hate plastic. Oh, there we go. No, never mind. We're good. So I went over to Corey, my bass player's place, and because we don't really get the chance to hang out often at all, because he's off on Fridays and Saturdays, which is fine. Get my big fat hand out of the way. So hung out for a little bit, and I was like, okay, well, why don't we fucking look at... He had to show me his vinyl collection, which is cool. So we did that. And we went through it. We were looking at all these albums and just had a good time chit-chatting about things. And it was good, man. But essentially, I ended up coming home with a couple things. My own little sort of in-person VCLT, as it were, because Corey knows about the vinyl community and all that stuff. He doesn't post videos, although I've been trying to convince him to make videos, because I think he'd be good at it. I think we just have to go through and just kind of, once he does the video with me, which I'm going to talk about shortly, I think he might get the bug for it, and he might have a good time doing it. So right off the bat, as I said, I came home with some stuff. The first thing I'm going to show you, this is Pride and Glory's, I believe this is their debut album from 1994. This is the precursor to Black Label Society. As you can see, Mr. Zakk Wylde there having a delicious beverage. And this is where he was really sort of the whole Southern Fried kind of riffs and sort of sludgy, but more rock and roll based than anything else. And then, of course, Pride and Glory essentially would become, Black Label Society. That's the only CD I ended up coming home with, and I did come home with 2 vinyls. So the first one I'm going to show you is going to be one that people are going to be like, wait a minute, this isn't right. How does this happen? Well, I came home with a copy of Kiss Alive 1. Now, you guys know this record inside and out if you're a Kiss fan, or if you like rock and roll in any sort of sense. And that's cool. With this, he said, hey, he goes, I'm getting rid of these and give them to you because I know they're going to go to a good home and they're going to get use. I will eventually listen to this. Because as I said before, I do have my issues with the band, and I will always have those issues with the band. The unfortunate thing is, though, is that they still have made some stupid decisions. They really don't make, the best of choices about things. But they've had one of the longest tenures in music in terms of track record of what they've been able to achieve in terms of consistent. People may call them consistent garbage, and that's fine. That's your business. I don't care. Whatever. I'm not going to sit here and be the whole old man yelling at a cloud kind of thing. But he asked me if I wanted it. He had a duplicate. I said yes. Why the fuck not? Moving on to the band that is essentially going to be the main protagonist, as it were, of the video that Corey and I will be doing together. We're going to post it to my channel, and I would like to do it at his place, seeing as this was his idea. And I really like being at his house because it's a hell of a lot neater than looking at this shit behind you. I'm not going to be shooting videos at his house all the time. We're going to do this, and we're going to do this sort of as like a tag team thing. Because it's a great idea, and I frankly think I'm going to be on it. So, the album in question that I received also from him, because he also had a duplicate, is this record. You guys all know this. There's no need to talk about it whatsoever. Now, because I took this out during the video, I had a hard time putting it back into the actual sleeve, because for whatever reason, weirdness, this is a CBS Masterworks copy. I don't think that really has any major sort of fucking... it doesn't make it rare by any chance or anything. It's just a cool version of it to have. And maybe this was the one that they put out maybe that's what it said on the sleeve all those years ago. I don't know. If somebody wants to comment put that in the comments, or kind of give me a little extra background if there is any, that would be awesome, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, look at that side too. Look at that. Fucking Electric Funeral, Hand of Doom. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Now, the topic of the video at hand is about Black Sabbath. But what we're going to do, we are going to take our 5 favorite Black Sabbath records. And, I almost dropped it. Jesus, Murphy. We are going to take our favorite five favorite Black Sabbath records. And we are going to take the songs on it that we think are the worst Black Sabbath songs. And we are going to... This is going to be very difficult, so I'm going to make this easy, and I'm going to put it right in the gatefold. Some people might say that's bad, but I'm struggling and I don't feel like doing it. But yeah, there's that. So we're going to take our 5 favorite Black Sabbath records. And we are going to pick this 5, or we're going to pick we're going to make a playlist of the 5 worst songs of the, playlist songs off them 5 favorite records that we deem are the worst. And then we're going to do the vice versa. Then we are going to take our 5 favorite most hated records, and we're going to make a playlist of our favorite songs off those albums. Corey's got his list ready, and we could have did the video. We could have actually did the video Friday night, but the only problem is I wasn't ready. I'm going to bring whatever records over that I have, that he doesn't have, but I don't think there's much that he doesn't have. But I think there might be a few records that we both equally don't have. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to discuss things. It's probably going to be pretty long. I'm hoping it's not going to be overly long. But I mean, for the most part, you guys already know the whole history and all that shit of Sabbath. So it's probably not going to be as long as you might think. So yeah, playlists consisting of songs that we hate from our 5 favorite records, and songs that we love from our 5 most hated albums by Black Sabbath. 2 playlists, 2 dudes, and we're going to basically go from there. And hopefully, I would hope that everybody would like to tune in and kind of check that out. Let us know what you think, and we'll go from there. So one thing I think I would like to do is that if I can convince Corey to do a YouTube channel, that would be a lot of fun. Get him some subscribers. I can't fucking talk anymore. Anywho, so because of that, I'm going to fucking bid thee adieu, and I will see you in the next video.